Division 1 Europe Cup here in France, and I am joined today by Katamis.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, it's good to have a stream this week. Just wanted to say I should be racing, but felt that we needed a stream, and also I don't like this track, and I had another race which was full wet, so I weighed things up and thought this was the better thing to do tonight.
Yeah, it's always nice to have the stream. So really appreciate it that you actually wanted to stream instead of racing.
Yeah, well, this is the only track I would happily stream, and especially we're still going to see a great race. I think it's definitely worth watching. I mean, Monaco, not the best race to watch anyway, so I don't think it's too disappointing.
I think I have never seen an interesting Monaco race in big racing.
Yeah, for sure. Just to run down what happened off the top of my head, who won last week? Was it Luca?
Yeah, I think it was Luca.
Yeah, Luca, followed by Lunda, who's had to leave the league, unfortunately, because of education commitments, but he will be back in the near future. Who came right now? Schumacher came third.
Yeah,
so
actually, the championship fight is really close between Julia and Luca and Max. I think they're separated by like 6 points.
Yeah, you're right. I saw that. And Luca's actually surprised this season. He is splitting the two Ferraris. I think he's on 75 points. Max Till on 78 and Julian on 72. I may have got the two Ferraris mixed round, but either way, it's very close.
Of course, the Ferrari guys are friends with each other, and at least on the first race they weren't fighting with each other, so they might have a slight edge. Fight with Luca, they can help each other, but as they're both in the championship fight, I think that they both want to be the #1 guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's still, well, there's not too many races to go. So European races left, got Austria, Great Britain, Hungary, Germany, Belgium, and that's it, I believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not too. It was like 5 or 6 rounds to go. So every point's important from here now on. Can't afford a bad weekend.
I'm expecting from this quali that, well, actually I don't know about the tires, because the softest tires they won't last. They last only like a few laps, so I think yeah, at the moment, well, the championship guys are doing the times with softs, and I think they won't even touch the ultra softs at all. I think, maybe, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's actually 15 people here tonight, so it's not a. We've seen smaller grids, but there's a chance, obviously, to get into the top 10 on harder tyres. So I think they'll go for that, the top guys. But I think you could.
Top guys can do the ultra soft.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, though.
Maybe it's easier to do super soft, or like,
yeah, I think the better race strategy is super softs for sure, but just depends how much it compromises qualifying.
Maybe there might be some guys that are going to use the ultra softs, and they might mix up the top 5 maybe, as Carster is now in P3 maybe. Seems like he wants to do with softest tires.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he's thought I'll go for qualifying position. And it is quite important on this game, I think, qualifying. I think you can follow the people around you, they pull you along in this game because of the DRS and slipstream, so if you're up there you get the advantage of that for sure.
Yeah, I think in the air it's much better to qualify well. In last game I think we didn't really care that much.
No.
But in this game it seems like starting outside of top 10 it's really hard to get to the top guys.
Yeah. I just got the tables up now, and yeah, Max Till's in the lead 78, Lucas 75, Julian third with 73, Schumacher's fourth with 51, so he's not out of it. Medium Pilot 48, again not out of it. Linda, who's left, he was in sixth on 33. Kevin or Kevapachu, did he make? No, he did.
He's retired from the quality. He's actually P2 at the moment.
Oh dear.
That's interesting.
Just finishing a lap with Luca. It looked like a decent lap on the super softs and goes pole. And if you wanted to see how he did that, we were on board for the whole way, so if you were interested to know what he did to do a 1:29.3, and there you go, but it's been beaten by Max Till. Just a tenth and a bit in it, that's yeah, as expected, probably the favourite on pole, but again it's not a large margin to Luca, so I think he's made a massive improvement since last season for sure. Oh, Medium Pilot 1:28.7. Jeez.
It's a great lap actually.
That is a great lap considering the people he's in front of and the...
Yeah. I can't even get close to that time with ultra softs, and he has done it on super softs.
Yeah. Has to be noted that Louis W03 is reserving tonight, and obviously he's a very quick driver, so we'll see what he can do. Currently on a flying lap on the ultras, so he'll be wanting to at least get top front row with this lap. And it's starting to rain. It is starting to rain. So we are...
It actually has, so maybe times aren't improving anymore from this one.
Yeah, we could have qualifying could fizzle out. So who's out on the lap now?
So that's actually good news for Julian, as he's done his lap on softs. And there's maybe no people coming from behind anymore.
Yeah, that is fantastic news for Julian. And I'll be surprised if the top order changes. Louis...
And there's actually a slight surprise, as I just say. There are the four top guys, Medium Pilot, Max Steel, Luca and Julian, but there's Lego Minecraft, who I don't want to sound rude, but he's not the fastest guy in this league, but he's managed to get qualifying for himself, so good for him.
He's a top league racer though. He's takes part in a lot of league races and very experienced.
Yeah, it seems to retire a lot from at least the races that I have commented in. I usually see him retire or something else.
Yeah, he does tend to. He does tend to. Oh, we've got his. He's 11th in the championship at the moment, 15 points. 10th in Italy, DNF'd in Russia. 7th in Azerbaijan, 7th in Spain, and 9th in Monaco. So probably incidents in those races. Louis just about runs off the curve. He should have got away with that, but it would be a sloppy warning if he didn't. And he's starting to struggle now. I think he's better off boxing because he's on the softs.
Yeah.
Unless he's got a huge delta.
It's sure that no one can improve anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, he boxes. Glocky's going to cross the line though. Can he improve? No. Yeah, I think that is going to be the final qualifying order. And we may actually see them all retire here. Which would be nice, save us 5 minutes.
Yeah. As I'm from Finland, every minute's
yeah.
because it's actually
5 to 11, or is it later than that?
Yeah, it's 12.
Oh, it's 12.
0.
Wow.
It's the only downside of league racing because the races are always really late. It's always like 1 AM when the races finish. But
yeah, so Oxox is doing well then.
yeah.
To just be able to compete at that time, really. Right. Lego and Schumacher both pitting. Schumacher retires. Just waiting on Lego now. He's come out of the pits. No, he was on into
the first time I've seen everyone retire.
Hats off to them. If they've got on their forecast that it's getting heavier, then there's literally no point in carrying on. But medium pilot first, Max Till second, Luca third, Lego fourth, Julian fifth, Mattis sixth, Carlsbury seventh, Louis eighth, Schumacher ninth, Glocky 10th, Goodades 11th, PNNY Lunatics 12th. GFO Perez, new account, is actually F1 Senna, is 13th, Oxox 14th, Ferrari start is 15th. Well, I mean,
it's an interesting.
Yeah. Who's your money on? That's
I actually put my money on Julian.
Julian. Yeah,
I think he can make the most out of the tire advantage that he has.
Yeah, he's in good shape. I'm glad to see it's dry as well. Not sure who I would go for. I know medium pilot's very quick over 1 lap in a 50% race. I don't know. I hope he can win one because I don't think he has this season. So, but if I had to bet, I'll go Max Till.
Of course, there's Schumacher. He's really fast and he has the softs too, so maybe he can make some kind of comeback from P9, I think he was.
Yeah, that's the only reason I wouldn't say Schumacher this race because of his starting position, but.
And of course, there can always be incidents, and there will be not any nasty incidents between any of the drivers, but those things happen, so.
Yeah. Good A's disqualified, that's not what you want. I had this the other day, I got someone whacked into me, like on turn 1. And off the formation lap I got disqualified. And I started P2 and I lost like 3 positions off the start because I just had cold tyres. So
yeah, I remember once I actually spun on the formation lap with the grass, and then I was disqualified and I had to start on the dirty tires, and I actually spun on the starting grid.
wow. Well, so it didn't clean your tyres because it just teleported you back.
Yeah, there was just no grip at all. The tires full of grass.
That was unfortunate then.
hitting their windscreen.
Right, so if you want to get the back.
Yep.
Well,
I'll watch your courage.
yeah. I expect to see lots of people taken to the escape. Three lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are away. It looked like a good getaway from medium pilot. Oh, Glocky in the background there, I think. No, Ferrari Easter. The medium pilot takes the lead into turn 1. Lego's made up a place on Luca, who's dropped behind Julian as well. So bad start for Luca, and he's now getting swamped by Mattis as well.
And really clean start from behind also. I didn't see any front wings fly or any contact from anyone, so
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Ferrari stuff. But
Yeah, I think he just spun it on the start as Schumacher gets a little bit tapped by Carlsbury and put him off the circuit, and has been overtaken by Carlsbury. Oh, there's a Red Bull at the inside, jeez. It's Louis side by side with Glocky.
so medium pilot actually lost the lead to Max Till on the start.
Wow.
And Lego has made up one place.
Apologies, I was just having a look. I thought would like to have seen that again. So I wonder where that happened, where maybe he just got a good run out of the, just as you pass sector 1 and got past him on the straight.
So as I went through all the drivers, seems like no one has front wing damage from lap 1, so that's a positive thing. Good job,
Yeah,
all the
very,
guys.
yeah, that's a great start. Like, no incidents apart from Far Easter, but that was it wasn't an incident with someone.
And Glock gets the first penalty of the day. It is a very weird track with the warnings and penalties, because some corners you can like cut like clearly, and some corners there's just you go a bit wide and there's warning.
Yeah. No, I'd, for the next game I would like to see them patch this track up for sure.
Yeah.
It's a shame they couldn't do it on this game and just use the same data for their next game, but that's how they work, I suppose. I mean, this is really shaping up to be...
Everyone is under a second away from each other.
Yeah. It's shaping out to be a really long race and a real tactical race. They seem very even in pace.
So who is the first one to pull the trigger with pit stops?
Yeah.
That's just to see in maybe like 10 laps.
Yeah. Ooh, Louis gets a penalty. Not had a great start, but I suppose he's on the softs.
Yeah.
If Lego slips out of DRS to medium pilot, because he can't let the front two get away out of DRS. But Lego's doing a good job, to be fair. He's only 7-8 tenths behind medium pilot, so comfortably in DRS at the moment.
The longer this goes, driving in the train, this will benefit Julian only. Because
Yeah.
they will definitely bigger advantage on the super softs.
Yeah, he must have been very happy when it saw it raining when it did in qualifying.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he still had to put in a good lap. So Mattis has just slipped out of DRS behind Luca.
And Rob gets a 5-second stop and go for speeding in the pit lane, so that's his race.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs a miracle if he wants to get points today.
Yeah. I mean, it's not out of the question because there's only 14 runners left. But yeah.
Calder is really struggling with those ultras of tires. Went wide and
yeah, he's causing a bit of a train with Schumacher and Louis. Two very quick drivers. Schumacher, is he going to make a move? There he is, but Colesbury's not the sort of person you want to make dive bombs on. And I respect, I don't say that in a disrespectful way, but he fights very hard, and that is completely fair, so.
Calder is actually, because there are many Finns in the TUF, but actually Calder is the only one who isn't like a friend with any other Finns.
Yeah, well, I think out of the grid here, it'd be between him and Goodays to the longest serving member. Because Colesbury was very quick at the beginning of the last game.
Yeah.
And I think he went away.
Yeah, he was a while away from this league. I think he finished second or third in some championship, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Do I remember that correctly? But
yeah, he does
seems
have
to be struggling this year on this game.
Yeah. Same with Goodays. Goodays was very fast on the last game as well.
Like really fast. Like
really
he was
fast.
Unbeatable at some point on the last game, and this game doesn't seem to be that fast. Of course, he had the long break on last game and then came back in this game. So
yeah. Oh, that's wing damage for Colesbury though, and he's a bit angry there.
And Calder is retiring.
Yeah. Quite unfortunate. I don't know if Lunatic's brakes a bit earlier than Colesbury was expecting, but certainly annoyed him.
Actually, Lego Minecraft is struggling a bit. He has fallen 2 seconds behind Julian and Luca is all over back of him.
Yeah. Yeah, and Julian's got past then. And he's right in DRS, he's right in the gearbox, a medium pilot who doesn't have DRS and is a sitting duck on the pit straight.
I think Luca will overtake Lego now. No, that's a really late move from Lego to block Luca. And Luca actually still makes the move stick.
Yeah, Luca needs to be careful.
Yep.
Lego again is a very hard fighter. He's not going to give an inch, not going to let you through. Just because on paper someone's a bit quicker, he's not going to let you through.
Yeah.
But Luca, crucially, got the move done and he doesn't have damage. He did lose a lot of time though.
Actually, his battery he only has 30% and Mathis has 75, so I think Mathis will use the extra power to overtake Lego soon.
Yeah, and Louis in high ERS is up the inside, doesn't want to understeer wide, doesn't, and should make a tip stick. Just saw Mattis there.
Mathis went really wide and lost 2 positions.
Yeah. I don't know, I think he just turned into Louis a bit by accident. He didn't, trying to save time, as much time as possible, but just he's a bit anxious. But Luca does have clean air now. I know he doesn't have DRS, but through these corners such as this, you do. I was following someone earlier, and it was incredible how much downforce I lost from following someone. So
yeah.
And yeah, he's eating into the leads. That delta's coming down to the leader, 4.4, 4.3.
Actually, medium pilot is out of the DRS range now, and Julian and Max still are fighting, and I think Julian tries now to overtake Max still, maybe not yet, but I think he will try to overtake Max still as soon as possible and try to make the most out of the soft tires.
Yeah.
He seems to have the pace to go quicker than Max still.
Yeah, Max still's not running any DRS.
And Julian overtook Max still. And now I think Julian just tries to possibly pull away.
Yeah. So
if he manages to do so, I think he will be the clear winner of this race.
Yeah, we've seen these two. We've seen these two do this before, though. They just follow each other along, give each other slipstream, and then the other person overtakes them and whacks it in 0 ERS, and it's sort of a continuous train sort of thing. So it's great. It's great teamwork. But Louis got past Schumacher somewhere. That's a definite switch of position. And I think these guys are two people to watch, definitely.
Yeah.
And you expect Louis to get through here. Lego's got great straight line speed. Louis in overtake and he's only just about getting. Leaves Louis room on the outside, that's fair. Yeah, that's good racing.
This could be really close.
Ooh, doesn't want to desync, and that's a desync.
Yeah, and Schumacher is in the wall, has lost his front wing as Louis. That's really unfortunate. Schumacher was an innocent one in this fight.
Yeah,
I think
that is really unfortunate.
Lego and Louis, and actually Lego made a mistake or something. As Lego, I think, got tangled in the diffuser. It's really easy in this game to just.
Yeah, and
someone's diffuser, it's like a magnet, and it almost every time results in someone spinning.
I don't know why Louis retired. I don't know why he went into the pits and retired. Whether he was annoyed.
Lose anything.
Yeah, I don't think he lost any wing. He just lost maybe a couple of seconds, and he's still on the softs. There's a long way to go, so very strange.
But I feel bad for Schumacher.
Yeah.
He was innocent one in this fight, and but that's racing and things happen. And actually Julian has cleared the DRS gap. It's Max still, so Julian actually seems to have a really good pace here. Because I think the Supersofts, they can't be that worn at this point that they're that much slower than the soft one.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably about the same at this point. They're probably about the same. But still, it's been a great drive from Julian so far to get, yeah, to get where he is for sure.
It's looking at the moment he might be clearly winning this race if he doesn't make any mistakes.
Medium pilot pits. So he's had enough of those tyres, and so is Max still. Is Max still going to get held a little bit? I think he may have just got held a little bit because medium pilot came in. Oh, medium pilot was held as well though, so That's good news for Julian. I think I think they were just held about a second or two. Luca's undercut has, we missed him pit, he pit 2 laps ago apparently, but his undercut's put him right in contention with Max Till. And them getting held would explain why Luca's all over the back of him. Not all over the back of him, but in DRS. Who's that goes side? Oh, it's Oxox.
Oh, and Oxox was hit by Perez, who was almost Perez in the wall.
Yeah.
Really close one.
Yeah. He was on board with Perez. Ox didn't see him on his inside and just squeezed Perez, but fortunately there's a skate road here, so no drama. But I'm sure that just heated things up a little bit. Oxox runs very wide.
He's struggling with his tires.
Oh, and Senna goes for an ambitious move.
That's a stupid move from Perez.
Yeah. Sorry, Perez. We'll call him Perez. But Oxox with great straight line speed. He's looking. Oh dear. Does a Michael Schumacher on Barrichello a little bit. Just leaves him enough space not to go into the pit wall. I didn't see how tight it was, but it must have been tight from Senna's car, but it's understandable. I think we'll keep on board with these two because it's getting a bit fiery. I mean, that move into the last corner is on, but because it's such a wide entry.
Yeah.
But it's annoying.
He's trying to overtake good eights. Yeah, so I think he might have this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good age, what's his run like? He's only running low ERS. Yeah, a bit of dirty air there, he understeered. Definitely. And Senna's going to want to get past. I mean, Perez is going to want to get past, so let's see if he makes another move.
Schumacher is really frustrated. He's weaving his car on the straight and letting everyone go. I think he might retire after this one.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed because going into this race he was still in the championship hunt, but that accident with Lego, as Senna does get past good aids, but that accident with Lego has yeah, massively.
Oh, shocker! That's
Luke with a penalty. And the Ferrari boys just seem to have that little bit too much again today. They just seem to have that extra tenth or two where it matters in the race every lap. But there was definitely a side-by-side there when Senna got a really bad angle for his next corner. But Max Till is bringing the gap down to Julian. It's now 22.6 seconds. It was about 23, 24, so...
Yeah, I think maybe Max Till can overtake Julian on the pits as he's at the moment faster with those new tracks. But I think Julian will take P1 back with those fresh super softs like
yeah,
he's gonna be.
for sure, but he's going to have to do some overtaking because it's a very slow pit lane in France. very
Yeah.
slow. I think it's a 45 miles an hour limit. It's 60 kilometers an hour, so it's about 45, 40 maybe. Yeah, I think it's 40 miles an hour speed limit, so he'll probably be overtaken by Max Hill, Luca and Medium Pilot. Medium Pilot's within DRS of Luca, so we'll keep an eye on that. But I just want to watch Senna and Optox because this has been going on for a while now, and
Schumacher and Mathis riding. I'm not actually sure what happened before, because as the Schumacher let those guys go and waited on straight, I saw that he was out of the track. Maybe he got an illegal overtake or something.
yeah.
Before, I don't know. I didn't see what happened, but
Yeah,
just
Mathis.
fighting with these guys. So.
Oh, it's actually at the same time. Senna and Optox, banging wheels.
Mathis got a clean overtake. Schumacher.
And now Max Hill's getting involved. Max Hill needs to stay. When Senna's got a great double slipstream. Whoa, we got hit from Optox, and yeah, I don't know. Optox has hit into Senna Perez like twice now, so it's getting a bit out of hand between them two.
Yeah. I don't know about Senna, but Optox is how do I say this nice? If he thinks there's something that is wrong, or someone makes something to him, he's for sure gonna make the other guy know. And now Optox is on the wall.
Yeah, he was very frustrated. You could tell that by his driving, and maybe that was the best thing, because he was getting, the leaders were coming through, and yeah, I can understand why he was frustrated. Medium Pilot just lost a heap of time behind Senna, who chose to just get out of the way sensibly. Yeah, it's put Medium Pilot out of DRS, which is very crucial. Meanwhile though, the leaders having to overtake Perez and Optox has helped Julian massively.
Yeah, what's the gap is 18.5 seconds, and I think maybe the Luca can overtake Julian. Maybe.
Yeah, I think Medium Pilot will get out in front of him as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes to pit, but it seems like it takes an age coming out of the pit lane here because of the slow speed limit.
Julian seems to be losing like half a second a lap at the moment with those old softs. So I think he will go soon.
Yeah, Luca's got the older soft tyres out of Medium Pilot and Max Steel. Oh, he just picks up a penalty, does Medium Pilot.
I think. was kind of hit in this lap, I think. I think he can't afford to lose any more time, and the super softs are... Maybe if he even goes to the ultra softs, I don't know. But he seems to be sliding a lot. Yeah, he's really struggling at the moment.
Yeah, he's just lost a lot of time, yeah. He must be pitting on this lap. Surely. Yeah, he is, and he's got the, he's adjusting his wing as well, because he's got the green spanner. So he is expecting to do a bit of overtaking.
Takes the super softs.
Yeah, you just saw the man there at the front with the sort of cranky wheel sort of thing to...
Max still overtakes him now. And there's 2, and so there's medium. And no more drivers. And actually, yeah, Julian is now 8.5 seconds behind Max, so I think maybe he was 1 lap too long with those tires.
Yeah,
because that's a really big gap to catch even with new and faster tires.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him though.
3 guys to win. So it'll be interesting to see maybe.
Meanwhile, medium pilot. Is he going to make a move into the long right-hander? No, Luca covers him off. Wow, this is costing him time.
Penalty. That might be the final seal that he's not going to win.
I'm not sure if I've seen Max Steel. For some reason I'm thinking I have seen it, but I'm not 100% sure. So it could have just been a leveler.
First. Max Steel has 1 warning. Luca has 1 penalty. And medium pilot actually has 1 penalty too, so maybe it's the win, I think.
What,
yeah,
so...
Max Steel has no penalties, and so...
Wow. And we saw by the first stint...
1 away from his second penalty, so... Please be careful.
Yeah. But we saw by the first stint how quickly the supers go. That the softs were becoming the quicker tyre after about 7 or 8 laps. So Julian does not have long. Luca running very wide. He's took a second and a bit out of Max Till in a lap. But obviously that rate's going to come down, but it's still promising.
I think Julian is going to lose some time, so it will not be an easy task to overtake both of these guys.
Yeah. We did see Julian crank his wing, lower his wing in the pit stops though, to combat that DRS train, but medium's very close now. He's forced Luca to half defend. Oh yeah, and it has to be said as well, this is Luca's first race using no ABS.
Oh, that's...
So yeah, it's a great drive considering that. Is medium pilot going to send one? No, he doesn't, sensibly, because it's not actually a very deep braking zone there.
I don't understand how can these guys be so fast with the wheel. I have a wheel myself and I have been practicing for like 4 months, and I'm still really slow and make mistakes easily.
Yeah, it's great pace, especially as there are no ABS users. So Julian now has approached the back of Luca, a medium pilot. I think
desperately trying to find somewhere to squeeze between those two guys.
Yeah, they need to be careful. They're very, very close. There could be a wing lost here. But medium's got a great run. Surely this time. Little bit of oversteer. Luca's straight line speed is enormous though.
Let's see, can Julian do a double overtake? Ooh, he tries it. Oh, goes a bit deep, but
wow.
yes, he actually made it stick.
Wow.
So that's, I think he will be really happy with that.
Yeah, he needed to do that. I wasn't expecting that. I was on board with medium, who I was expecting to get past Luca, but he's just got he's got no real straight line speed.
Now there's 7 laps for Julian to catch Max Till, who is on 7 laps over softs. So Julian is going to be quicker, for sure, but is that enough? I don't know.
Yeah, that penalty
doesn't have the penalty. Yeah.
That could be the deciding factor.
Yeah. I think Julian has to just now try and get at least the 3 seconds away from these other guys if he makes. They have penalties too, but picks up as a second one or something. I think he has the pace. Tires.
Yeah, and the thing is Max as well, he's not under any pressure, he doesn't need to take risks with the track limits.
Yeah. And of course, Max and Julian are for sure in the same party as their friends, and so I think they won't be fighting that hard.
Yeah.
Actually, as Max still knows if Julian has the penalty, I think he could actually let Julian by and just put a rope on Julian's car like he did in Monza, and I think some other race too. He was just driving behind for like 15 laps because he knew that he had a penalty and himself didn't.
Yeah.
So that's actually very wise boarding strategy.
Yeah.
When you know the guy in front has penalty.
Yeah, I just that. Yeah, I did that at Monaco in the first season. But that's understandable at Monaco though, because there's no real chance to get past anyone without taking a massive risk. Yeah, so it's going to have to be a second a lap. I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
With or without penalties, you're not going to do it on track.
Something like a week ago I was testing the last year's game, and I want that game back. I was so fast in the old game, and this game I'm really struggling. Like I miss the 11 ballast setups.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that game was because it was like the first game where they made no traction like the fastest method, where it definitely wasn't on 2016.
Yeah.
I think it really helped. This medium's not going to get a move done. I think it really helps that I changed over to no traction earlier, because as you said, with the 11 ballast, it was more about how good in the traction zones were you, rather than steering. Because everyone was using 11 ballast.
Yeah.
So that no one was really that quicker in the corners.
The start of the game I was actually kind of fast, but then my PS4 broke, and then I fixed it after over a month, and then I have been really slow, and I have actually adapted to the driving style with 7 ballast and understeering cars. It's not as enjoyable as oversteer cars, but I'm faster with those, and but I'm still really slow.
Yeah. So Luca
Highlights of
medium's finally got past. Whoa. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. This year I have scored well my highlights of TUF2. I had 1 podium. Then I had the pole in TUF1 Hungary.
Oh yeah, I remember. I got P2.
Yeah. That was sensational. I think that was my first ever pole in... No, it was actually my second pole ever in TUF. Last year's game I was in pole in Russia. Actually, it was my first win in TUF2 in Russia. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I just hate the tire temperatures on this year's game.
yeah. Well, maybe next game we'll balance things out a bit better.
Yeah.
Medium picks up a penalty. And I think with Luca's straight line speed, I think Luca's gonna, as you said, get the rope out, because there's no way, I don't see medium getting out of DRS of Luca, so
Yeah.
he's gonna need Luca to get a penalty. And as you're just on board with him, that is an area of the track you can cut, and they have not done anything about it getting a warning. You've seen him do it like 3 or 4 times, and he only has... Yeah, he's got like 4 warnings, and trust me, they were not all from that incident on the exit of the chicane, so it's just... I don't understand how they've let it go this far, but yeah, hopefully next game.
Yeah. But actually, it looks at the moment that Max, Dylan, Julian and Luca is going to be the top 3, and that's actually... so after this race, the championship fight is still going to be really close, as the same guys are in the top 3.
Yeah, for sure. But Max Till, championship leader, will be extending. And Julian will jump into P2 by 1 point if Luca gets 3rd, but Luca is 1 warning away from a penalty, his 2nd penalty, so
Yeah.
Mattis and Good Aid's been having a good fight. Lunatic's not far behind either. Senna.
Luca is going to overtake on medium. And actually, medium, he went wide outside of the track and gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah,
So that's for sure now he won't be in the podium.
unless he gets it removed. I didn't see exactly what happened, penalty.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking to gain time, he was looking to...
On the straight. Oh, we got 5 seconds
Yeah.
stop on the line there.
Yeah.
That's about getting points, but with the retirements he's actually on the... gonna get to 1 point.
Yeah, I'll get... yeah. But good points on offer here for these guys. P6 down on offer. Lego's had a good drive, and then to only be 16.3 seconds off the lead, considering he had an incident as well, I mean, that shows that he is a quick driver.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised too, as medium look at Julian and Max Till, they're all so fast, and to be even 15 seconds behind, I think it's an achievement on its own.
Yeah.
Actually, Lego Nuggets time.
Yeah, we were on board with him. He just drove straight across on the exit and did it in such a way he had the full throttle.
15 seconds. There's like 18 seconds behind Mathis and 7 seconds from this medium, so I think that won't affect anything.
No. Perez has closed up on the back of the Good Aids Mathis battle, so we'll keep an eye on that. I haven't seen Luca get another warning yet, so if he just drives a clean lap, he'll get P3 and the last podium spot. So we won't watch that.
I didn't even notice that it's the last lap of the race.
Yeah.
It's really fast, surprisingly fast actually this race.
Yeah. Oh, Good Aids almost pushing
really
Mathis.
Fighting for P6.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, Good Aids with a penalty on the last lap. If that affects things, he'll be kicking himself.
Oh,
And he's got
roasting Mathis.
Yeah, he's got a horrible exit. But look at his straight line speed.
Doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything left in his.
DRS. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens.
Look at the penalty. I don't think that's one.
Luke to get a penalty.
Yeah, look at the penalty. But I think they have this. Let's see.
Well, if Medium got his removed, then he could. But
Luca has 2 penalties and Medium
yeah,
has 3 penalties.
Yeah.
So Max still wins, Julian second, and Luca gets third. So full TUF 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Now, are we going to see a move like we saw in Oxox from Senna, where he's run a bit wide? I don't think that's on now. What can you do with a good exit? He's got a very good exit.
Let's see.
But no.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything left.
Nothing left. So. What about penalties? Senna, Perez does get P6 on penalties.
Oh, Mathis goes to P9 from
Oh.
P6. Oh.
Lunatics beats him by 2/10. Good Aids did that penalty on the last lap cost him? I imagine it did. It's not updated yet. But sorry we missed Max Till across the line, but it was inevitable. No real challenge today. Started from P2.
I
And
think Julian waited one lap too long because he was struggling so much with those tires. If he had pitted 1 lap earlier, I think he might have won. Because I think he lost like 5 seconds on the last lap he was on the track.
yeah, definitely.
Tires.
Yeah, that last lap did kill him off and couldn't apply any pressure on Max Till. So Max Till drove clean and the penalty secured his win. And the triple Dutch podium yet again.
Yeah, it was a surprisingly interesting race in France.
Yeah, who's your driver of the day?
Yeah, it's for sure gonna be Max Till from P2 to P1 and no penalties.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to give it Max Till as well. I think Luca though also very great debut drive on no ABS as well.
Yeah.
If you took that into account, then maybe Luca gets driver of the day, but we will see what the people say in the poll. Right, thanks for joining me, Katamis, and
Yeah, no problem.
I will be racing next week, so yeah, I'll see you then.
Yeah.
See you guys.